In a quiet town nestled between rolling hills, there stood an old library at the edge of a grand, ancient forest. The library was a tall, brick building with ivy-covered walls, and it had a massive wooden door that creaked when opened. The townspeople rarely visited the library anymore, preferring the modern library in the town center. But there was something special about this old library, something only a few knew. At the heart of the town lived a curious young girl named Lily. Lily loved to read. She had read almost every book in the new library, and her thirst for new stories was unquenchable. One sunny afternoon, as Lily wandered through the town, she noticed the old library she had passed many times before. It seemed to call out to her, the way a forgotten treasure might. With a sense of adventure tingling in her chest, Lily decided to step inside. The heavy door groaned as she pushed it open, revealing rows upon rows of towering bookshelves, each filled with dusty ancient books. The scent of old paper and leather filled the air, and sunlight streamed through the high, arched windows, casting golden beams across the floor. Lily wandered through the aisles, marveling at the sheer number of books. As she turned a corner, she noticed a peculiar door at the back of the library. It was smaller than the others and had a delicate carving of a tree on its surface. Intrigued, Lily approached the door and noticed a brass key hanging beside it. Without hesitation, she took the key, turned it in the lock, and gently pushed the door open. To her amazement, Lily found herself standing in a circular room filled with books that seemed to shimmer with a soft, magical glow. In the center of the room was a grand, old oak tree, its branches reaching up to the ceiling, and its roots winding around the bookshelves like gentle vines. The tree's leaves rustled softly, even though there was no wind. Lily's eyes widened with wonder as she stepped inside. She felt as if she had entered a different world. As she moved closer to the tree, she noticed a small, golden book nestled among its roots. The book was different from any she had ever seen, with a cover that sparkled like the night sky. She carefully picked it up, feeling a warm, comforting sensation as she held it in her hands. Curious, Lily opened the book. To her surprise, the pages were blank. But before she could feel disappointed, the tree began to glow brighter, and the room filled with a soft, melodic hum. The book's pages started to fill with words and images, as if by magic. Lily realized that the book was writing a story just for her. The story that appeared was unlike any she had ever read. It was a tale of a young girl who discovered a hidden world within the pages of a magical book, where she could visit any place, meet any character, and go on the most extraordinary adventures. As Lily read, she felt herself being drawn into the story, as if she were a part of it. Hours passed, but Lily lost track of time as she explored the endless stories within the Golden Book. Each page brought new wonders, and she felt a deep connection to the magical world she had discovered. She knew she had found something truly special in the old library. As the sun began to set, Lily reluctantly closed the book and placed it back among the tree's roots. The tree's glow dimmed slightly, and the room returned to its peaceful state. Lily smiled, knowing that she could return any time she wished to explore more stories. From that day on, Lily visited the old library whenever she could, always finding new adventures within the pages of the Golden Book. She never told anyone about the magical room, keeping it as her own special secret. And every time she opened the little door, she felt the same thrill of excitement, knowing that a new story awaited her.